Hey there, I'm Tyler Lunsford, and you're watching a review of Roddy McGhie's Stargate. What is up, you beautiful people? My name is Tyler Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then definitely please consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at past reviews. Now, if you are new here, then you don't realize that this is a different background than I normally film with, but it is, and if you're a regular viewer of the channel, then thanks for staying here for as long as you've been here, and you've known that this is a new background, and I hope you guys like it. This is something I'm kind of trying out in 2020, but yeah, this is just something I wanted to try, and without further ado, this is a review that I just want to go ahead and get right into of Stargate by Roddy McGhie. I bought this effect with my own money, so you are currently watching a truly unbiased magic trick review. First off, you need to know what actually is Stargate. Well, Stargate is an effect dealing with a Sharpie and a card box. Now, what you can do here is you remove the cards from the card box, and then you can do like a card trick or whatever you want. Then you pull out a Sharpie. You can have your spectator sign the card with a Sharpie, and then you put the Sharpie through the hole in the center of the box, but then you move the end of the Sharpie to a different spot on the back of the box, and when you move the Sharpie up and down, now both ends are moving, creating the illusion that you've just created a hole in the quantum realm. It's a really neat effect, and it's going to create a really beautiful visual, and let's talk more about it right now. Now let's talk about what you'll be receiving if you decide to purchase Stargate. Well, you'll be getting this package right here, and honestly, this is a really nice package. Like, you got the nice Sharpie logo, like the Sharpie going through the logo on the back. You have just the Stargate on the front. And inside of this is your gimmick that you need to actually perform this effect, along with a Sharpie that is also gimmicked, and you get the card box that already has the hole in it, so you don't have to like make your own card box or anything. The only thing you have to do is assemble the card box, which you don't even need glue or anything. You just peel off the double-sided tape and put the box flaps together, and you're good to go. So there's not really any like DIY. I'll just cover that real quick. Is there any DIY? Kind of, but not really. It's nothing that's going to take you that long. You just got to peel off the double-sided tape, put the box together, and you're good to go. The box you receive is a standard, just red, rider back deck of cards box. It has the holes already in it, but that's what you get right there. It's available in red. I don't think it's available in blue. I think it's only red bikes right now, but that is what you'll be receiving. How easy is Stargate to perform? This is not difficult to perform really at all, but I'm not going to say it's the easiest trick in the world. You just got to get the motion down of the Sharpie moving through the box, and once you get that down, and you just practice it a little bit, then you can do this with ease. It's not that hard. The hardest part actually might be the end of it if you want to make the card box examinable, so you can like hand out the box at the end. The move you have to do is probably going to take the most practice, but the actual action of the Sharpie going through the box is pretty easy, and it shouldn't take you too terribly long to practice. Is Stargate examinable? Well, to a certain extent. I mean, they can sign the card with the Sharpie, the actual Sharpie you're pushing through the box. They can sign with it, it writes, but it's not fully examinable because it is gimmicked in a way, but I don't think your spectators would really understand how it's gimmicked unless you give them some other materials to work with. But yeah, they can examine the Sharpie because they can write with it, and the card box is examinable. With a certain move, you can get the gimmick out of play, and then you can have them examine the card box. How are the angles when it comes to performing Stargate? The angles are okay, but if you want to perform this with a box flap open, then it's going to be a little bit worse angles that you're going to be performing with, because you can't let them see into the box while the trick is going on. So if you want to perform with the box flap open, your angles are a little bit worse. You just got to keep your audience like in front of you and be careful which way you're tilting the box. But if the box is closed, then you're better on your angles, and I would say you can probably make this work like 180, keep your audience in front of you. If the box is open, then just keep your audience like in front of you for the most part, and be careful which way you're tilting the box. Is there any setup when it comes to performing Stargate? Not really. As long as you have the gimmicks on you, and then you're pretty much ready to go. The reset, I would say, is just putting the gimmick back into place, which is probably going to take you like all of 5 seconds. Like, just do it out of the spectator's view. That is if you want the box to be examinable at the end. If you don't hand out the box, then it's instant reset because you never did anything with the gimmick. But as long as you have the gimmicks on you, you're pretty much ready to go. Are there any negatives when it comes to performing Stargate? I would say maybe the biggest negative is that the price is, it's $60. It's not like it's outrageous, but it's also, it's just a little pricey. Maybe I would have liked to see this for just a little bit cheaper, maybe like $55, $50. Just not too much, because I know a lot of thought went into this, and you got to make the gimmicks, and they're handmade and all that stuff. But $60 for this effect, a little pricey, but I do think it's worth it in the end if you're going to get usage out of this. What are the positives when it comes to performing Stargate? Well, the visual of the Sharpie actually going through the box and coming out the other end, it just looks amazing. Like, that is a major positive. It just looks awesome. Another positive is that the Sharpie actually writes. Now, even though that you're dealing with a gimmick, the Sharpie is able to be used, which I think is a great touch, and I really liked that. So that's another positive. Another positive is that the box can be examinable at the end with a certain move, but the box is examinable and you can make it examinable if you would like to. What should this retail as? Well, this currently retails at $60 US, and is that a fair price? I kind of mentioned this a little bit in the negative section, but I mean, I would have loved to see this for like $55, just a little bit cheaper. I mean, you are getting like two gimmicks basically, but I just would have liked to see it for $55, a little cheaper. Don't want to discredit the creator, but it's just a little pricey. What would I give this out of 10? I would give this a 9.2 out of 10. The reason I deducted 0.8 is because the price, it's a little up there, and also the angles are pretty good, but you do gotta watch what you're doing on some of it. So besides those couple things, this is a great trick. Should you pick this up? Yes, you should pick this up. If you're willing to spend the money, then I don't think you'll be disappointed with this, because it is going to make a really nice visual impact moment for your spectators, and I think that them actually getting to hold the box afterwards is going to be really cool as well. And you can do some other card tricks, so you don't just have to do Stargate. You can do a couple other card tricks and then go into Stargate at the end, but it's up to you. But yeah, I'd pick this up if you have the money to, and if you like the way it looks on camera, then you'll like the way it looks in real life. That about does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to help you make a more informed decision about whether or not you want to purchase Stargate. If you would like to, link will be down below in the description, and also in the description is a link to my Instagram page. There you can follow me on Instagram at TolerAnceRedMagic, and there I post like all sorts of stuff about like the tricks that I'm reviewing. You can ask questions. I post some original magic on there as well. It's really cool. And hey, also, if you're watching this video in January, then I have a flat pack giveaway going on right now, so go check that out. And if you're not watching in January, I'm sure I'm going to be doing a giveaway in the future at another time. But yeah, go check out BeyondPerceptionMagic.com to check out my original creations. You can purchase them on there and sign up for the email list to get a discount. Now, once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Spend some of your time with me today. I do appreciate it, and I hope you leave this video feeling more informed. But thank you so much once again, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. See ya.